Hello everyone. So in this video, I will let you know XSS. So this is the third lecture on cross-site scripting. I have already covered two lecture on this. So this is the video about the stored XSS. In my initial lecture, I have already explained or practical with the reflected SS. This is the uh, stored XSS, right? The difference is that in reflected, you will inject your code into the web page on your personal web app or web application, right? That means if whatever you are doing, injecting your code, so that only reflect on your own browser, not for the other customer, right? But in stored XSS, you can inject your code and your code will hit into the database or will stored into the database. Once your code is stored into the database, so that will reflect all the customer whatever user are using that website, right? So let's go through the example here. So you already know I'm using two machine here. First is Kali Linux, this is the attacker machine, and second is Metasploit, this is the target machine. And this is the IP of my Metasploit target machine IP. If you type this, you will able to get these five website for the testing, right? I have already lecture on this how you configure. So today we will use DBWA. If you click on DBWA, you will enter or get this page. So here first I will go through the low security, right? And here is the tab XSS stored. If you click on here, so you will get the page, and in this page we type anything. For example, I'm typing 123 and whatever message, right? Test. If you sign this, so you will get or able to add the information into the database, because now this information is saved into the database and coming from the database. It's you are not accessible even the all user whatever other user using this website. For example, if you look at in other web browser, I'm searching here, you can uh, look with the other new browser and go to the this page, so you will also get this entry, right? That means any user who are using this website, so that all user will get these information, right? So that means you if you inject your code from here, so that code will directly hit into the database. Once code will stored into the database, then you can or other customer also get your error, right? So let's try here. First, as simply we use this alert. If I put here name Ankush and type this, if I enter here, so you can see I am able to add this inject our code into the database. Now even if I refresh this page, so you will also get or other all user get this error when they open this page, right? So this is the simplest basic XSS or stored XSS. If you go to the security, DBW security, and put this as medium and submit, now your website with the medium security. And now if you go to the this page, so you are getting this message, but you can reset this database because the code is stored into the database, so you can store restore from setup, and here from you can restore your database, right? Now go to again the same tab. If you click here, so everything is gone, right? So if I try again same things which we do on with the low security, if you put your code injectable code here, right, and click on this button to sign in, so you will not able to get the that pop-up which we are getting initially, right? So that means in medium security we have checked something which are not allowing this code script whatever we inject, right? So you can use multiple techniques here. This is one of technique. So you can make these all technique from your own, right? Or there is a multiple website cheat sheet which you can get the code, injectable code, right? So if you can enter, so you will also not getting this, right? No alert you are getting. If we put this here, this code, enter, sign in, so you will also not able to get, right? No pop-up is coming. So what you can do, you can put this code. There is a script and this is the string uh, decode encoded code, right? So how you can make this? There is a website here. You can see if I refresh this website, you can see the link here from here. So this is the website which are uh, convert the care code, right? So if you enter here XSS2, right, and convert into the through the care code, so you will get this um, text, and you copy and go to your code here. You can paste and comma. We are using the same thing but with the different way. I'm using here script, and script also with the caps lock on and off word. Then alert, what I'm alert, XSS2. So this is the encoded code, and here this is the string dot from char code. This is a function which tell you this is the converted or converted code or encoded code, right? So you can copy here this code and go to your machine, okay, and again I am typing something here and message. If you enter this, oh, you are not able to uh, put the full. I think I have copy, right? I have copy all but not able to put this into this field. So what you can, so this field have some restriction here. So if you go to the inspect on this field, you can see max length is 50. So we can make this max length is 100, and you can bypass this restriction, right? If I put here, so you can see I am able to put my all code. If you submit here and refresh, resent. No, okay, I'm not able to get the alert, right? So what you can do, you can put the same code here, but there is also restriction of characters. So you will you can go to the inspect, and here you can see there is a max length 10. That means we can enter only 10 character in this field. So you can modify this 10 to 100. So now you paste your code here, right, in this field, and message type anything. If you sign in, so you can write, you can see here you are able to inject your code, and now the pop-up is coming. Even you open any site from any browser, this site, so all user will get this XSS. So that means this is the very dangerous XSS, because this directly insert into the database, and from the database there are multiple customer, multiple user which are using the same site, right? So that all user will get this error whenever they open this page. So this is the stored XSS, right? So you can practice on your own target or on your own lab, right? So this is all in this video, and I will provide the my playlist link, hacking tutorial link in description, so you can see all the video on hacking. So that's all, thank you.